Well, the biggest thing he learns in the very beginning is that everyone has a time management system. And that when you start from that premise, everyone who offers you an alternative, like their time management system or their methodology or their set of steps, everything that someone else offers you is offered now in a different context. So instead of just believing that I can give up what I do and do what you tell me to do, instead now I know that what I do is primary and I can borrow from anywhere I want to improve my own system. So the focus is on me and what I do, and the inputs may come from anywhere. That's one of the primary lessons. Another major lesson is that improvement doesn't come in humongous giant steps for most people, the vast majority. All the research says that it's better to take a gradual approach, to start with what you currently do, examine it for the holes or the gaps, improve it slowly or gradually, and then as you make each step, make an adjustment depending on how that step works. You adjust, plan the next step, move to the next, adjust, plan the next step, and move in these sort of very small cycles. All the research says that that's a way that's way more effective than ignoring what you currently do or pretending it doesn't exist and then trying to take on a whole brand new set of habits. Most people fail when they try that approach because it's just simply too hard. Another thing he learns is that he needs to have a plan over time. And this is where sort of baby steps are important. That no habits, especially a complex system of time management habits, change very quickly, readily, or just because you want them to. They change slowly. So a plan, therefore, has to cover weeks, months, years of time in order to get where you need to get. So imagine that you're training yourself to be a golf player, a world-class golf player, and you're starting from having no experience. There's no way you're going to accomplish it in 6 months. It's a multi-year effort. And the plan that you create needs of that amount of time to change the practices, the habits, the rituals, everything that you need to do to be a world-class golf player. That's why most world-class golf players start playing when they're really young, because they need the time. Mozart became Mozart because he had the time to practice to become as great as he did. Time management is no different, and time management skills don't come readily. We're not born with them, and they're difficult to adapt, most people. And another big lesson that he learns is that there's no way he can accomplish high levels of performance in time management without the support of other people. So in the beginning, he sort of tries it all on his own. He resists the coach that he is assigned, so to speak. Coaches and all that isn't very good, as you'll see if you read the book, but he does resist that coach. And it's not until he gets some mentors that start to give him new ideas. He brings in the support of his wife and his boss, and ultimately even his team. So he gets his team onto the same page, and everyone starts pulling for him and an improvement in his time management skills. It requires the support of many people for him to change his entire life so that he's way more productive than he was before. And when he's able to have these conversations, some of them are actually pretty difficult, that's when he accomplishes the breakthrough and moves to another level of skill.